Hello. This video is one I'm calling Mr. Puhl's Experiences. Teaching class face-to-face, you get a lot of time to talk and maybe go off a little bit, diversions, and talk about my experiences and whether they're work related or not. And so in this online course, I'm going to do these, and there's no, they're not going to be graded or anything. You don't want to watch them, fine. That's fine. So, but this one, I'm going to start with, I'm going to call this one my education, just about education, because I think it's pretty pertinent to everybody in the class, obviously. So anyhow, I graduated from high school in 1964 and from college in 1995. I guess I'm a slow learner, huh? Anyhow, the first time I set foot in a college classroom during the day, I was the instructor here at Carl Albert State College. So I started off in Pittsburgh at Robert Morris University. It was actually could walk to it from work, and took some courses there just to get going. I got 12 credit hours there. And I moved to West Virginia, and I went to West Virginia Northern Community College. I ended up with 40 credit hours there. And then moved to North Carolina. And we weren't there for just 1 year, so I only got 6 at Wingate College there. And off to California, and that's where I got most of it. I got 33 credits at Cerritos College, including 8 semesters of Spanish, and 21 at CSULB, Cal State University, Long Beach. But then most of them I got at the University of Phoenix. I got 50 credits at the University of Phoenix. And my crowning achievement there is I won class clown award. So I ended up with, I've got a transcript here, probably can't see it, but like 100 and, well, you can't see it at all. That's terrible, isn't it? 162 credits. So that's the price you pay when you go to a lot of different schools and over a lot of different years and go at night. So, and a couple of things that were funny happened with the West Virginia Northern Community College. I think it was an economics class. And we're in a class, and I'm looking at a book, and it has a graph in it, and it's a pretty simple graph. I don't remember what it was particularly, but it was a simple graph. And I'm looking at my book, and the graph is wrong. So I raised my hand. I said, "Instructor, this graph on page 34 or whatever it is wrong." And he looks at his book, and I was just, "No, it's not. It's fine." I said, "Okay." So we're moving on. I couldn't let go of this. I'm thinking, am I crazy? That's a possibility. But at this particular time in my life, I really wasn't. So I looked again at this graph and said, "No, this graph is wrong." And I said something again, and everybody said, "Hey, shut up, you're just crazy. You know what you're talking about." So I took my book up to the instructor and showed it to him. And sure enough, of all the books in that class, mine was the only one that had a graph in the book that was wrong. I've never seen or heard that happen before, but but it did. So, and also I was going to school. A lot of the classes I took with my buddy Wayne at West Virginia. In West Virginia, Wayne he had been a DJ when he'd spent a little bit of college before, so him talking in front of a class, no big deal. So we ran a speech class, and you know how it is when you're in high school or early college in a speech class. It's kind of like the worst thing in the world to you, right? And most people, if you have to give a 3-minute speech, boy, you're sweating to get it up to 3 minutes. So he was sweating to get it under 3 minutes because he could talk, and he could talk in front of anybody, not a problem at all. So he gets up there and gives a great speech. I mean, he knocks them dead, and he's strutting back to his seat. He was sitting right behind me. He walked right by me, and he looks at me and says, "How do I do, Bob?" And I says, "Great, Wayne, but your fly was open." And he goes, "Oh no, it wasn't." But I had to knock him down a peg or two. Couldn't have that. Anyhow, so overall, those 31 years I took going to night school, I don't regret it at all. It was a lot of work. Even at the University of Phoenix, we did 1 4-hour class a week, but we covered a textbook that was 2 inches in 5 weeks. It was a lot of work out of class, believe me, most of it was. And so I said, I don't regret it at all, because if I didn't, I would not have gotten the job at OK Foods that I worked at for 10 years and before I retired. And that helped me plan for my retirement. And then I would not have gotten a job teaching here at Carl Albert State College, which I really enjoy. So education was a tough road for me. I hope your road's not that tough to get there, but I made it, and I hope you do too. And hope someday maybe you'll be doing something like this. Anyhow, thanks for listening. Bye.